Welcome back to Ground Zero. We often find that the films a society creates reveal as much about its anxieties and aspirations as any history book, and few years demonstrate this quite like 1935. It was a time defined by hardship and uncertainty, a period where the weight of global events pressed heavily on the American spirit, even as everyday life continued. The nation navigated economic struggles and witnessed disturbing events unfolding overseas, all while seeking escape and reflection within the flickering light of the cinema. We have spent considerable time sifting through the cinematic landscape of that year, a truly prolific one for filmmaking, and have compiled a list of what we believe are the 20 best movies to emerge from this complex era. From thrilling adventures and captivating dramas to stories that offered a much-needed respite from the headlines, these films captured the collective imagination and continue to resonate today. These 20 selections aren't simply about entertainment. They represent a fascinating snapshot of a world on the brink and a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. Let us get to our rankings. Coming in at number 20, we have Sylvia Scarlett. We find ourselves drawn into a compelling narrative of disguise and devotion as a young woman embarks on a courageous journey with her father. When he seeks a fresh start across the ocean, Sylvia makes a daring decision to protect him, assuming the identity of her brother Sylvester.
Were you a girl dressed as a boy, or are you a boy dressed as a girl?
This bold act sets in motion a series of encounters and romantic entanglements as they navigate a world filled with both opportunity and risk. Katharine Hepburn embodies Sylvia's spirit, portraying a character both vulnerable and incredibly resourceful.
All fools sometimes. Only you choose such awkward times.
Cary Grant radiates charm as Jimmy Monkley, a performer who complicates the already intricate situation. Brian Aherne delivers a nuanced performance as Michael Fane, adding layers of intrigue to the unfolding events, while Edmund Gwenn, as Henry Scarlett, grounds the story with a believable paternal concern. The film explores themes of identity and family with remarkable grace, showcasing how far one will go for those they love. Sylvia Scarlett is a captivating story that lingers in the memory, an elegant testament to the power of self-discovery and the bravery found in forging one's own path, offering a quietly optimistic view of the human heart. Coming up next is Mark of the Vampire.
White face. A dead white face. With burning eyes. And a ghastly wound in his head.
We delve into a chilling tale originating from the heart of Prague, where a prominent citizen meets a gruesome end, sparking fears of an ancient evil.
Forgive me, Fedor, but they wouldn't let me tell you.
The investigation quickly centers on the mysterious Count Mora and his daughter, as whispers of vampirism begin to circulate, and an expert in the occult is called upon to unravel the truth behind the haunting events unfolding within the city's shadowed streets. Lionel Barrymore embodies Professor Zeline, bringing a commanding presence and intellectual weight to the pursuit of the supernatural.
There is no more foul or relentless enemy of man in the occult world than this dead alive creature spewed up from the grave.
Elizabeth Allen portrays Irina Borotin with a fragile strength, conveying a sense of vulnerability as she becomes a target.
Did you watch me? I gave all of me. I was greater than any real vampire.
Bela Lugosi as Count Mora delivers a performance steeped in gothic menace, adding a layer of chilling ambiguity to the unfolding mystery. Jean Hersholt as Baron Otto brings a desperate energy to the investigation.
No. We all thought our vampire scheme was so simple, so certain of success. We never thought we'd fail.
This film transcends simple horror, exploring themes of obsession and the power of suggestion.
Drink it. Collapse, and then we'll see what happens.
It's a journey into the darkness of the human psyche, where reality and illusion intertwine.
We never dreamt it was Miss Borotin you were after.
The atmosphere is thick with dread and suspense, and the story resonates with a timeless quality, serving as a reminder that the most terrifying monsters are often those we create ourselves.
You are returning. Returning to the present.
Coming up next is Werewolf of London.
Singularly single, madam. More single than I ever realized it possible for a human being to be.
We delve into a chilling tale set within the grand estates and shadowed streets of a bygone era, a story of scientific ambition and a terrifying curse.
I've never been into that valley, and I've never known a man to return from it.
The narrative follows Dr. Wilfred Glendon, a botanist whose pursuit of a rare Himalayan flower leads to a horrifying encounter, transforming his life into a desperate struggle against a primal force.
Just where the plant world leaves off and the animal world begins.
He returns to London, unknowingly carrying a dreadful secret that unfolds under the lunar glow.
Marrying any man is risky. Marrying a famous man is killing catastrophe.
Henry Hull embodies Dr. Glendon with a captivating blend of intellect and mounting dread, brilliantly portraying the internal conflict of a man losing control.
Looking for the Marifeza lupino lumino, a strange flower which grows only in Tibet and which, it is said, takes its life from the moon.
Warner Olin delivers a nuanced performance as Dr. Yogami, his every gesture hinting at hidden knowledge and ancient lore.
The werewolf is neither man nor wolf, but a satanic creature with the worst qualities of both.
Valerie Hobson portrays Lisa Glendon, displaying a delicate balance of concern and fear as she witnesses the changes in her husband.
I'll not only divorce you, but I'll beat you as well if ever again you get me mixed up in a mess like this.
The film resonates with themes of duality and the darkness residing within us all, presenting a timeless exploration of man versus beast.
He proposed to her once. When I was 6 and he was 12.
It's a haunting exploration of inherited burdens and the struggle for self-preservation, leaving viewers pondering the fragility of human nature long after the final scene fades to black.
It's going to eat that poor dear little fly.
Coming up next is Dangerous. We delve into a story of redemption and the complexities of the human spirit, set against the backdrop of a recovering stage performer's journey. The narrative centers on Joyce Heath, a talented but troubled actress whose life has spiraled into hardship, and Don Bellows, a man captivated by her past glory who offers her a chance at rehabilitation and a return to the stage. It is a tale of second chances and the shadows that haunt us. Franchot Tone embodies Don Bellows with a quiet determination, revealing a man torn between duty and desire. Margaret Lindsay portrays Gail Armitage with a dignified sadness, understanding the pull that Joyce holds over Dawn and accepting her fate with grace. Betty Davis delivers a truly unforgettable performance as Joyce Heath, capturing the pain and vulnerability beneath the character's volatile exterior, imbuing the role with a raw energy. This film explores themes of personal responsibility, the pursuit of dreams, and the enduring power of love and forgiveness. We observe how secrets can poison even the most promising relationships. Dangerous stays with you long after viewing, a poignant reminder of how fragile happiness can be and the lasting consequences of past actions, prompting reflection on the delicate balance between hope and despair. Coming up next is The Devil is a Woman.
Left the army, resigned my commission. As for the ladies, my friend, for 3 years I haven't even looked at a woman.
We delve into a film steeped in passion and intrigue, set against the vibrant backdrop of a Spanish carnival in the early 20th century.
What makes young girls go wrong, Your Excellency, is the advice of women, not the eyes of men.
The story centers on Antonio Galvin, returning from exile, and his entanglement with the captivating Concha Perez.
No, not today. I feel too happy. Why do you ask? Are you going to kill me?
Their connection, however, quickly ignites a dangerous rivalry with Captain Pascualito Costellar, a man haunted by his own history with the alluring Concha.
Listen to me, Pascualito. You never loved me or you couldn't do this.
Marlene Dietrich embodies Concha Perez with a magnetic intensity, crafting a portrait of a woman who wields power through allure.
You've always mistaken your vanity for love. Make your final mistake. Go and kill the only man I've ever cared for.
Cesar Romero portrays Antonio with a youthful impulsiveness, his ardent pursuit of Concha driving much of the narrative's tension.
A very beautiful woman. It's easy to see why men should lose their heads over you.
Lionel Atwill delivers a compelling performance as the tormented Captain Costellar, his despair palpable in every scene.
Lie some more! You lie so well!
The film masterfully explores themes of obsession, manipulation, and the destructive nature of unchecked desire.
You must be mad to talk like that. What's she done to you?
We witness a world where appearances deceive and love becomes a battleground.
Mother says no flies enter a closed mouth.
It's a captivating study of human frailty and the complex dance between power and vulnerability, leaving audiences to ponder the price of passion long after the music fades. Coming up next is The Raven. We delve into a chilling narrative from the 1930s, a time when suspense truly gripped audiences. The story centers on a brilliant surgeon, Dr. Valen, who, after successfully treating the daughter of a judge, develops a dangerous obsession. He enlists the aid of a fugitive Edmund Bateman, drawn into a web of deceit and manipulation within the confines of a secluded estate. Bela Lugosi portrays Dr. Valen with a chilling intensity, expertly showcasing a descent into madness and unchecked desire.
Distinctly I remember. It was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor.
Boris Karloff, as Bateman, delivers a particularly disturbing performance, his physical transformation mirroring the character's inner torment. Lester Matthews plays Dr. Holden, presenting a counterpoint of reason against the growing darkness. Irene Ware imbues Jean Thatcher with a delicate vulnerability that heightens the suspense. The film explores the destructive nature of obsession and the fragility of the human psyche. We find ourselves immersed in a macabre world, rich with references to Edgar Allan Poe, building to a climax that evokes a sense of inescapable dread. It remains a haunting reminder of how far someone might fall when consumed by twisted affection. Coming up next is Roberta.
Do about it.
Do about it, let her go. She'll come back. She's the rage here right now, and she's got the best figure in Europe, but she has to have it dressed, at least partly.
We delve into a story that gracefully blends the worlds of music, fashion, and unexpected romance.
Sylvia wants to see you. She doesn't like her tissue. She doesn't like the model, she doesn't like the fit, and she doesn't like the price.
The narrative unfolds as a football player, John Kent, finds himself swept into the glamorous Parisian scene alongside a traveling band.
Understand me? I'm sorry, but I can't be a dressmaker. I couldn't carry on the business.
A sudden inheritance then unexpectedly places him at the helm of a prestigious fashion house, altering the course of his life and leading him towards complicated affections.
I am not fired. I am perfectly cool.
Fred Astaire brings his signature charm and effortless dance skills to the role of Huck Haynes, radiating warmth throughout every performance.
For years, Stephanie has worked to build this business. It was hers.
Irene Dunne embodies sophistication and strength, as Stephanie, managing the fashion house with a keen eye and a hidden vulnerability.
I've stood for all your knocking and criticism because it sounded so cute coming from such a little snip.
Ginger Rogers portrays Charwenka with a captivating energy, her musical numbers lifting the spirit.
You're very magnanimous, giving me something I don't want.
Randolph Scott as John Kent grounds the story with a sense of sincerity.
What do you know about clothes anyway? You make yourself ridiculous by even discussing them.
At its heart, Roberta explores the pursuit of dreams and the courage to embrace change.
Particularly. I don't hear him shouting for help.
The film celebrates the power of collaboration, showcasing how shared passions can forge lasting bonds.
So I chose them and I gaily laughed to think they could doubt my love. Yet today my love has flown away. I am without my love.
It remains a beautifully constructed romance, not merely about choosing between loves, but about discovering what truly matters in life and accepting the beautiful uncertainty of it all.
If I ever ask him how he likes a dress, he just looks at me with calf eyes and says, "Gee, darling, you look swell."
Coming up next is Anna Karenina. We delve into a story of passion and societal constraint set within the opulent world of Imperial Russia, a time when appearances held immense weight. The narrative centers on Anna, a married woman whose life is irrevocably altered by a fateful encounter with the captivating Count Vronsky. Their burgeoning affection threatens to dismantle her carefully constructed existence and challenges the rigid norms of the era. Greta Garbo embodies Anna with a quiet intensity, conveying a spectrum of emotions through subtle expressions and graceful movements.
A blissful time when childhood is just ending, and the future's all warm and inviting.
Frederick March portrays Vronsky as a charming and ardent suitor, his presence igniting a flame within Anna.
I'd believe it better if you took your hand off my knee.
Freddie Bartholomew, as young Sergei, brings a touching innocence to the family drama.
A woman of my age don't have to beat about the bush, and I don't mind telling you I've completely lost my hat to you.
Basil Rathbone, as Karenin, projects an air of reserved dignity and unwavering principle.
You left with the mother and returned with the son.
The film masterfully explores themes of love, duty, and societal expectations, demonstrating how personal desires clash with the pressures of the 19th century. We observe the delicate balance between happiness and reputation, and the consequences of choosing a path less traveled. It remains a profoundly moving portrayal of a woman caught between worlds, resonating with a timeless vulnerability. Coming up next is G-Men.
Arm your agents, and not just with revolvers. If these gangsters want to use machine guns, then give your special agents machine guns, shotguns, tear gas, everything else. This is war.
We delve into a thrilling narrative from the 1930s, a time of burgeoning law enforcement and escalating criminal activity.
Remember to keep your tin badge in Washington. If you come around here sticking your puss in our affairs, you'll get a belly full of this.
The story centers around James Brick Davis, a lawyer wrestling with a past connection to the underworld, and his transformation into a dedicated agent of the Department of Justice.
Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. Well, I've got to get going, baby.
Sorry you can't see the show.
Yeah, so am I. But you understand.
Yeah. Goodbyes are sort of silly, aren't they?
Driven by the tragic loss of a friend, Brick commits himself to bringing a ruthless killer to justice, stepping into a world where loyalty is tested and danger lurks around every corner.
You could almost call it a flying broad jump, couldn't you?
James Cagney embodies Brick Davis with a captivating intensity, portraying a man torn between his past and a newfound purpose.
I've joined the Department of Justice. They accepted my application yesterday.
Margaret Lindsay as Kay McCord provides a vital emotional anchor, her scenes with Cagney filled with both warmth and uncertainty.
I'm going to keep on pounding the ABCs of crime into the gold-plated skulls of these babes in arms.
Robert Armstrong delivers a compelling performance as Jeff McCord, a hardened investigator initially skeptical of Brick's motivations.
Kids like Smith have about as much chance of pulling through a dangerous assignment as Buchanan had.
At its heart, G-Men explores the complex nature of justice and the sacrifices made in the pursuit of it.
You must know what justice can mean to a man who is defenseless because he is poor.
The film resonates with a sense of urgency and moral ambiguity, a reminder that even within the system, lines can become blurred.
When they tackle a job, they stick to it till it's finished, and no fat-faced politician standing around telling them what to do.
It's a stark depiction of dedication, offering a glimpse into the grit and determination of those who strive to uphold the law, even at great personal cost.
The man who wants to get more out of life than he puts into it. The hoodlum. He's the same today as he was then.
Coming up next is Mad Love.
Every night I have watched you, and tonight, the last night, I felt I must come and thank you for what you've meant to me.
We delve into a chilling tale of obsession and surgical manipulation, set against a backdrop of artistic ambition.
Tonight I am sad, for no longer will I be able to watch you every evening from my lonely shadowed box.
The story unfolds as a brilliant yet disturbed surgeon becomes captivated by a celebrated actress Yvonne Orlac and her pianist husband Stephen.
Will he ever be able to play again? I mean, as he used to play?
This fixation spirals into a terrifying scheme with devastating consequences for all involved, pushing the boundaries of medical ethics and human desire.
Man can't take the same box every night for 47 nights without the whole theater knowing who he is.
Peter Lorre in his first American film embodies Dr. Gogol with a haunting intensity.
Is there no room in your heart, even pity for a man who has never known the love of a woman, but who has worshipped you since the day he first walked by that absurd little theater?
His performance isn't simply menacing, but a captivating study of a fractured psyche.
You see, she was a statue herself. Pygmalion formed her, out of marble, not wax.
Colin Clive portrays Stephen Orlac with a quiet dignity, beautifully conveying his frustration and despair as his life is irrevocably altered.
I traded on it. And since you saved Stephen, I feel deeper friendship for you than for anyone, but I can give you nothing else in return.
Francis Drake brings vulnerability and strength to Yvonne, navigating a web of deceit and danger.
After I was married a year, I remember things like radio stations and forgot my husband.
The film explores themes of artistic creation and the grotesque, probing the dark side of passion.
I've been meeting you in dreams all my life, standing just like that.
It offers a glimpse into the anxieties surrounding the body and identity in the 1930s.
Call
doesn't cough, he doesn't love you. If he coughs too much, he has a cold.
We find ourselves confronting the disturbing notion that even the most skilled hands can be instruments of cruelty, resonating with a disquieting energy long after the final scene. Coming up next is David Copperfield.
I'm not a mamma to you, David. Am I a nasty, cruel, selfish, bad mamma?
We present a timeless tale of growth and resilience, following a young man's journey through the challenges of the 19th century.
Is it to be hinted I'm lacking in affection for my precious treasure?
From a difficult beginning marked by loss, David navigates a world filled with both hardship and unexpected kindness, searching for belonging and ultimately defining his own path. The narrative explores themes of social class and the enduring power of personal connection.
I'm a lone lord creature. Everything goes contrary with me.
Freddie Bartholomew beautifully embodies the youthful innocence of David, capturing the vulnerability of a boy navigating a changing world.
Oh, lonely and dark it must be for him at night, while we're at home by the fire.
Frank Lawton skillfully portrays the maturing David, stepping into adulthood with newfound purpose.
It is cruel of you to speak unkindly of him to me.
Edna May Oliver radiates warmth and eccentricity as the unforgettable Aunt Betsy Trotwood, offering both guidance and a unique perspective.
I'm afraid to admit I was mortally offended when he married without consulting me. To a wax doll, I heard.
Madge Evans lends a quiet dignity to Agnes Wickfield, her presence a constant source of support, while Maureen O'Sullivan portrays Dora Spenlow with endearing charm.
Never be mean in anything. Never be false. Never be cruel. Avoid these three vices, and I can always be hopeful of you.
We find a film deeply concerned with the burdens placed upon the vulnerable.
You'll find us rough, sir, but you'll find us ready.
Through David's experiences, we witness a gentle yet potent commentary on societal inequalities and the importance of empathy. George Cukor masterfully directs this adaptation, creating a richly detailed and emotionally resonant portrait of a life lived fully, reminding us that even through adversity, the human spirit can endure and ultimately find its place in the world.
How would you like to spend a fortnight with me at my brother's at Yarmouth?
Coming up next is The Informer.
I'm in with the fog and I'm out with the fog and nobody will be the wiser.
We delve into a gripping tale set against the backdrop of the Irish War of Independence in the 1920s.
What are you shouting for? Don't you know there's a wake going on?
The story centers on Guypo Nolan, a man haunted by poverty and a yearning for a new life.
£20 and the world is ours.
When a reward is offered for information leading to the capture of his friend, an ERA member, Guypo faces a desperate choice, one that sets him on a path riddled with guilt and paranoia as he pursues a ticket to America. Victor McLaglen embodies Guypo with a raw and unsettling energy, portraying a man visibly crumbling under the weight of his decision.
I've come to claim the £20 reward for Frankie McPhilip.
Heather Angel delivers a poignant performance as Mary, her quiet desperation fueling Guypo's ambition.
What do you want to be sneaked up behind a man like that for?
Preston Foster brings authority to his role, showcasing the stark consequences of Guypo's actions during the pursuit of Frankie.
When you get into a tight place, it was me that formed the plan and thought a way out.
The Informer explores themes of betrayal, regret, and the devastating cost of political conflict.
6 months is a long time, my boy, to be on the run.
It is a film that lays bare the human condition, demonstrating how far individuals will go to escape their circumstances. John Ford crafts a visually stunning, emotionally raw experience, showcasing the bleak reality of a nation torn apart and a soul consumed by its own failings.
Oh dear, oh dear. I have a queer feeling there's going to be a strange face in heaven in the morning.
Coming up next is Les Misérables. We delve into a powerful story set against the backdrop of the 19th century France, a nation grappling with upheaval and injustice. The narrative follows Jean Valjean, a man seeking redemption after years of imprisonment for a desperate act. He is relentlessly pursued by the unwavering Inspector Javert, a pursuit that intertwines their destinies with the struggles of a nation on the brink of change. Frederick March embodies Valjean's internal conflict with a performance that conveys both his pain and quiet strength.
How do you know I won't murder you?
Charles Laughton masterfully portrays Javert, a man bound by duty and unwavering in his pursuit. Cedric Hardwicke brings a compassionate dignity to the role of the bishop, offering Valjean a chance at a new life.
I order you to think it over.
Rochelle Hudson portrays Cosette, bringing nuance to a character caught between worlds. The film explores themes of redemption, justice, and the enduring power of the human spirit. It's a stirring examination of societal inequalities and the lengths one will go to for love and freedom. We find ourselves pondering the weight of past actions and the possibility of transformation, recognizing echoes of these struggles even today. Coming up next is Triumph of the Will. We present a cinematic record of a pivotal political gathering, an event designed to showcase national unity and purpose. The film meticulously documents the 1934 Nuremberg Rally, a massive demonstration of power and orchestrated spectacle, focusing on the arrival and address of a central figure. It is a stunning, visually commanding work that captures a moment in time with unforgettable clarity. The film showcases Max Amann, his presence solidifying the authority of the event. Hermann Göring commands attention with his powerful demeanor, expertly conveying a sense of unwavering conviction. We observe Sepp Dietrich leading a breathtaking display of military precision, a spectacle of coordinated movement and disciplined strength. Adolf Hitler, at the center of it all, delivers an address that resonates throughout the assembled masses. Triumph of the Will explores themes of collective identity and the power of persuasive imagery. The film's masterful use of cinematography and editing creates an atmosphere of overwhelming scale and emotional fervor, drawing the viewer into the heart of the event. It remains a compelling study of propaganda and its ability to shape perception, a testament to the strength of visual storytelling. Coming up next is A Tale of Two Cities.
Perhaps in death I receive something I never had in life. I hold a sanctuary in the hearts of those I care for.
We delve into a story born from the turbulence of the 18th century, a period of great social unrest and upheaval.
Forgive me if I notice that you are affected. I shouldn't respect your sorrow more if you were my own father.
The narrative centers on Lucy Manette, whose life is dramatically altered when she discovers her father is alive after years of unjust imprisonment.
Buried alive for 18 years.
This revelation pulls her into a world of intrigue, revolution, and the complex lives of two men bound to her fate, each representing opposing sides of a nation on the brink of change.
When we go to the guillotine, will you let me hold your hand? That might give me courage.
Ronald Colman embodies the self-sacrificing Sidney Carton, portraying a man riddled with regret who finds purpose in an extraordinary act of bravery.
It's a far, far better thing I do than I have ever done.
Elizabeth Allen brings a delicate strength to Lucy Manette, radiating compassion as she attempts to heal the wounds of her father.
It is the same. But how can it be?
Edna May Oliver provides delightful support as the fiercely loyal Miss Pross, while Basil Rathbone conveys the arrogance of the Parisian aristocracy.
No one, you evil woman. You've killed many innocent people.
The film beautifully explores themes of sacrifice, redemption, and the enduring power of love amidst chaos.
Hide from your appearance, be the wife of Lucifer.
We witness the stark realities of oppression and the desperate yearning for freedom.
You will find him greatly changed. A wreck, it is probable.
It's a story that remains deeply resonant, a reminder that even in the darkest times, hope and courage can prevail, offering a testament to the strength of the human spirit.
It isn't understanding we need now. It's courage.
Coming up next is Captain Blood.
There's just one other little thing. Do you think you could find me a good stout piece of timber, about so thick and so long?
We delve into a timeless tale of injustice and adventure, set against the backdrop of the 1700s.
Atheist, I don't doubt it. You've the looks and manners of a hangman.
The story centers on Dr. Peter Blood, a skilled physician falsely accused of treason and condemned to a life of servitude in the Caribbean.
Became a man of peace and not of war. A healer, not a slayer. And that I'm going to be as long as I'm on top of the sod and not under it.
Driven to desperation by cruel treatment and witnessing abuse, he transforms into the formidable Captain Blood, a pirate challenging the authority that wronged him and forging a new destiny on the high seas.
You may join the others belonging to my uncle, and henceforth you may take your orders from him.
Errol Flynn embodies the dashing rogue with an effortless charisma, brilliantly portraying Blood's transition from respected doctor to defiant captain.
For me,
This changes the shape of the world. For you who are slaves with me, it means that we're no longer slaves, that we once more have a home and a country.
Olivia de Havilland conveys a spirited vulnerability as Arabella Bishop, a woman caught between loyalty and affection.
And come now, Dixon, £8 is nothing for such a man. A skilled physician, a gentleman, and a scholar.
Lionel Atwill's portrayal of the imposing Colonel Bishop exudes both power and menace, while Basil Rathbone provides a compelling adversary as the ruthless Levasseur.
I'm just thinking how annoyed Peter Blood would be if I did him another favor.
The film explores themes of honor, rebellion, and the complexities of justice.
That is the final straw. The final straw. Out of this house! Out of this house! And never let me see your faces again!
Through thrilling sword fights and passionate romance, Captain Blood delivers a potent story of resilience and redemption.
Faith, it's a witness I'll give you that you can't deny. Yourself, sir. For if I'm not a physician, how is it I know that you're a dying man?
It is a reminder that even in the darkest times, courage and conviction can ignite a path toward freedom, becoming a legend whispered among sailors for generations.
Thinks the greatest captain on the coast has just made the greatest mistake the most ordinary common fool could make.
Coming up next is Top Hat.
Signs the clause which you wear among your friends, the smart people, so that they ask, who is so smart as to make these smart claws?
We present a whirlwind romance set against the backdrop of the 1930s, a story of mistaken identity and undeniable chemistry.
I think I feel an attack coming on. There it is.
Oh, I see.
There's only one thing that'll stop me.
Oh, you must tell me what it is.
My nurses always put their arms around me.
Showman Jerry Travers arrives in London, captivating audiences with his innovative dance routines, but also unintentionally disturbing a beautiful woman named Dale Tremont.
Madge, have you any objections if I scare your husband so that he'll never look at another woman?
Their initial conflict quickly blossoms into a captivating attraction, leading to a series of elegant and amusing encounters.
My dear, when you're as old as I am, you take your men as you find them. If you can find them.
Fred Astaire embodies charm and grace as Jerry, his every movement a testament to the beauty of dance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was disturbing you. You see, every once in a while, I suddenly find myself dancing.
Ginger Rogers matches his energy perfectly, conveying both vulnerability and sparkling wit as Dale.
But if you start interfering in my personal affairs, I'll go back to America and live on the dole.
Edward Everett Horton delivers delightful comedic timing as the bewildered producer Horace Hardwick, adding to the film's lighthearted atmosphere.
As long as you remain a spinster, you're fair game for any philandering male.
The story is a celebration of dreams and the pursuit of happiness, highlighted by the iconic cheek-to-cheek sequence.
Oh, but cara mia, you make a big mistake. I am no man. I am Bettini.
It reminds us of the joy found in shared moments and the power of artistic expression, creating a lasting feeling of warmth and elegance that resonates through generations.
How could I have fallen in love with anyone as low as you?
Coming in at number 3, we have A Night at the Opera.
Mother was a well-known bass singer, and his father was the first man to stuff spaghetti with bicarbonate of soda, thus causing and curing indigestion at the same time.
We delve into a world of high society and artistic ambition, where the chaotic energy of comedic brilliance collides with the refined atmosphere of the opera house.
Don't you see, you'll be a patron of the opera. You'll get into society. Then you can marry me and they'll kick you out of society. And all you've lost is $200,000.
The story centers around a crafty agent and his 2 companions, attempting to launch an unknown singer to stardom and unite her with her beloved tenor, all while navigating a sea of eccentric characters and outlandish situations.
Never in my life have I received such treatment. They threw an apple at me.
Groucho Marx embodies the delightfully unscrupulous Otis B. Driftwood, commanding every scene with his quick wit and signature delivery.
Because you reminded me of you.
Really?
Of course. That's why I'm sitting here with you. Because you remind me of you. Your eyes, your throat, your lips. Everything about you reminds me of you. Except you. How do you account for that?
Chico Marx's Fiorello provides a charmingly bumbling counterpoint, while Harpo Marx's silent antics add layers of physical comedy to the story.
How we happened to come to America is a great story, but I don't tell that. When we first started out and we got no idea, you give us this grand reception.
Kitty Carlisle shines as Rosa, bringing a sincere vulnerability to her role.
You live here all alone?
Yes, just me and my memories. I'm practically a hermit.
Alan Jones' performance beautifully conveys the passionate spirit of Riccardo Baroni, enhancing the romantic core.
You dumb idiot, you do what I say or I'll break your neck.
This film masterfully blends screwball comedy with a touch of genuine affection, exploring themes of ambition, love, and the absurdity of social conventions.
The party in the first part should be known in this contract as the party in the first part.
The delightful chaos remains infectious, a testament to the brothers' unique comedic vision, and a comforting reminder that even amidst the most elaborate productions, a little bit of joyful mayhem can always find a place.
I counted 5,000 sheep in those 3 beds, so I had to have another bed to sleep in. You wouldn't want me to sleep with the sheep, would you?
Coming in at number 2, we have Bride of Frankenstein.
Maybe that I'm intended to know the secret of life. It may be part of the divine plan.
We consider this a monumental achievement in horror, a film that expands upon the chilling foundations laid by its predecessor.
What are you crying for?
It's terrible.
I know it's terrible. But after all their murders and poor Mr. Henry being brought home to die, I'm glad to see the monster roasted to death before my very eyes.
The story revisits Dr. Frankenstein and his creation, both survivors of a vengeful encounter with a frightened populace.
But this isn't science. It's more like black magic.
However, a manipulative former mentor, Dr. Pretorius, compels the Doctor to embark on a new, even more ambitious endeavor. A creation to offer companionship to the lonely monster.
To a new world of gods and monsters.
Colin Clive portrays Dr. Frankenstein with a captivating desperation, conveying the torment of a man haunted by his ambition.
I've been cursed for delving into the mysteries of life. Perhaps death is sacred, and I've profaned it.
Boris Karloff once again embodies the monster, communicating volumes through physical performance and subtly expressive gestures.
Whatever your purpose may have been, my dear, I take great relish in savoring each separate horror. I roll them over on my tongue.
Elsa Lanchester delivers a truly unforgettable portrayal of the bride, crafting a character of both vulnerability and haunting power, while Ernest Thesiger imbues Dr. Pretorius with a deliciously wicked charm.
Such an audience needs something stronger than a pretty little love story. So why shouldn't I write of monsters?
This film from the 1930s delves into themes of isolation, the dangers of unchecked ambition, and the very essence of what it means to be human.
I should like to think that an irate Jehovah was pointing those arrows of lightning directly at my head, the unbowed head of George Gordon Lord Byron, England's greatest sinner.
It is a visually stunning work, showcasing masterful set design and innovative effects that continue to resonate.
Look at her, Shelley. Can you believe that bland and lovely brow conceived of Frankenstein? A monster created from cadavers out of rifled graves?
We find its exploration of acceptance and the search for connection to be profoundly affecting, reminding us that even monsters yearn for belonging.
I've been cursed for delving into the mysteries of life.
We have journeyed through a remarkable cinematic landscape, haven't we? From gothic horror with Bride of Frankenstein and Werewolf of London, to sweeping epics like A Tale of Two Cities and Les Misérables, alongside the musical delights of Top Hat and Roberta, and even starkly realistic portraits of the times with The Informer and G-Men. The sheer breadth of storytelling from this period is astonishing, a reflection of a world wrestling with change and uncertainty. But one film stands apart, a singular achievement that defines the very best of this powerful year. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. Coming in at number 1, we have The 39 Steps.
And this bullet stuck among the hymns, eh? Well, I'm not surprised, Mr. Harry. Some of those hymns are terrible hard to get through.
We find ourselves immediately immersed in a world of espionage and intrigue, where an ordinary man, Richard Hannay, becomes embroiled in a web of mystery following a tragic event in his own home.
Oh, but only at first. Got over that long time ago. When I first took the crime, I was quite squeamish about it. I was a most sensitive.
Accused of a crime he did not commit, Hannay embarks on a desperate journey across the Scottish countryside, relentlessly pursued by authorities while trying to uncover a dangerous spy ring.
There are 20 million women in this island, and I've got to be chained to you.
Robert Donat embodies Hannay with a remarkable blend of charm and resourcefulness, drawing us into his increasingly perilous situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for my hesitation in rising just now, but to tell you the simple truth, I'd entirely failed while listening to the chairman's flattering description of the next speaker to realize he was talking about me.
Madeleine Carroll, as Pamela, delivers a performance that shifts brilliantly from skepticism to determined ally, particularly memorable during their tense flight through the Highlands.
There is a man in Scotland whom I must visit next if anything is to be done.
Lucy Mannheim portrays Annabella Smith with a captivating allure, establishing the initial mystery.
They are not stopped. It's only a matter of days, perhaps hours, before the secret is out of the country.
The film masterfully explores themes of mistaken identity and national security, set against the backdrop of the interwar period.
Steps! The 39 Steps is an organization of spies, collecting information on behalf of the Foreign Office of...
Alfred Hitchcock constructs a thrilling narrative that relies on suspense and clever plotting.
All the information's inside Memory's head.
But I still don't understand.
Don't you see? The details of that Air Minister's secret were borrowed, memorized by this little man, and then replaced before anyone could find out.
We are left with a lingering sense of breathless excitement, the images of the chase and the echoing urgency remaining long after the story concludes.
Mr. Memory, what was the secret formula you were taking out of the country?
And so we have reached the end of our journey through the cinematic landscape of 1935, a year that gifted us with 20 truly remarkable films. From thrilling adventures and captivating dramas to groundbreaking comedies, these stories continue to resonate, offering a glimpse into a bygone era of filmmaking and storytelling. We explored titles that shaped the medium and captured the public imagination. But we know every list is subjective, and there are always gems that deserve recognition. What are your personal favorites from that period? Did we overlook any essential pictures? More importantly, tell us what specific film list you would like to see us delve into next. Comment down below. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to Ground Zero for more explorations into the heart of cinema.